Accessing.
The following is a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. This is high school basketball. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network is brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Bronick Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Baum Motor Company, First Central Bank of Cambridge, Foster Sales, Go Light, Hitch and Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestad, Hunneman Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Jimmy John's, Corporate Seeds, Elbar L. Angus, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, McCook Lettering, McCook Mechanical Services, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Pinpoint Communications, Red Willow Chemical, River Valley Services, Ruggles Seeds, Runs a Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, Stockman's Bank, Subway, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Viera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, and the exclusive RPAC title sponsor, HFC Egress.
Now with the start of game day coverage, here's Trent Florum.
Good evening and welcome to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC. I'm Trent Florum, and Kevin Martin will join me shortly as we bring you the second round of the RPAC Boys Basketball Tournament between the Arapahoe Warriors and the Cambridge Trojans. The Warriors are 9-8 on the season and the third seed here in the tournament. The Warriors have lost 3 of their last 5 games. They took on the Medicine Valley Raiders in the opening round on Saturday. Both teams were red hot in the opening quarter, and the Raiders led 18-14 after one. Both teams cooled off in the second quarter, and the Raiders outscored the Warriors 9-7 to lead 27-21 at the half. The third quarter saw both teams get hot again, and the Raiders outscored the Warriors 18-16 to take a 45-37 lead going into the fourth quarter. The Warrior defense took over in the fourth quarter, and they outscored the Raiders 9-1 to tie the game at 46 and send it into overtime. The Warriors controlled the overtime, outscoring the Raiders 7-2, and they got the win 53-48. The Trojans are 10-5 on the season, and they are the number 2 seed here in the RPAC tournament. They took on the Southwest Rough Riders in Saturday's opening round. Both teams struggled early, but the Trojans outscored the Rough Riders 12-6 to lead after one period of play. The Trojan offense warmed up in the second as they outscored Southwest 16-9 to lead 28-15 at the half. It would be all Trojans in the third quarter as they outscored the Rough Riders 19-2 to lead 47-17 going into the fourth quarter. The Trojans emptied the bench in the fourth, and the Rough Riders outscored the Trojans 13-8, but the Trojans got the win 55-30. Ben Hoberty and Brody Wood were the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game. We're going to take a break, and when the Taco John's pregame show continues, we will hear what Arapahoe Warrior head coach John Strand had to say following their win over Medicine Valley, and it's all right here on True Country Radio, 1021 KZMC. You
know what happens when a local seed company demands that their focus be on customer service? A lifelong partnership that does what's best for your field and your operation. Western Select Genetics of Cambridge is a new seed company, but you know Lance Shiflett is someone whose focus is customer service, local agriculture experience, and knowledge to the seed industry with his constant focus on the premium care of your success. Call or text Lance Shiflett today, 340-6103, 340-6103.
Brynick Truck and Trailer in Arapahoe is the name you can count on for quality, dependable work for your truck or trailer projects. Brynick Truck or Trailer Repair is your home for truck sales, grain trailer rentals, and automotive or diesel services. No matter the season, you want your truck to be in working, dependable order. So don't delay. Get your equipment ready to run and call Brynick Truck and Trailer at 308-962-7200. That's 308-962-7200. 962-7200.
Hello, farmers. If you're interested in trying a biological product on your farm but aren't sure where to start or what product is right for you, give Caleb Nutt a call. Caleb is your local Myco Gold and Genesis Ag representative. With a diverse lineup of products that can be applied on the seed, in furrow, with starter fertilizer as well as foliar, you can be sure that they have a product that's right for you. To get started, call Caleb Nutt today. 308-367-6457. That's 308-367-6457.
More Taco John's Courtside continues now from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Taco John's pregame show here on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. I'm Trent Florman. I'm joined now by Arapahoe Warrior head coach John Strand. And, Coach, thanks for taking the time to be on the Taco John's pregame show.
No problem. I appreciate the coverage.
Hey, good game for you guys tonight. Just got done playing Medicine Valley. I got to win in overtime. A little scary there for that first three quarters of the game, though, for you.
It definitely was. It was tough playing a team three times. Every time they've been a little more competitive, a little closer to us, and tonight they really give us a run for our money. They got up, I think it was 18 there in the third quarter, and we managed to cut it back down to 7 or 8 in the fourth quarter, and just steadily made progress to get back to even, and did well down in the stretch in the fourth quarter, and overtime taking the lead.
Well, this whole RPAC on this side for the boys is wide open. I mean, it's anybody's game to take here.
It definitely is. It kind of depends on who's shooting well what night and who brings it. So we've been talking about bringing consistent effort. I felt like we were a little sluggish to start the game, and so that let them get out a little bit early, and finally we found a rhythm and started playing hard in that second half and managed to get it done.
Well, you are listening to the Taco John's pregame show. I'm Trent Florm, visiting with Arapahoe Warrior head coach John Strand. And Coach, you got a couple of pretty good three-point shooters in Trenton Roscoff and Cade Fisher. They kind of struggled a little bit early, but they came on late in the game and really picked it up for you.
Yeah, I feel like early we kind of settled too much for that three. And weren't necessarily getting good pass-out, kick-out shots, forcing some shots up. I think we looked at stats at the end of the first half, and we didn't make a single two-point field goal in that first half. So we talked about getting the ball inside a little more, getting better passes out so our guys can catch it in rhythm and shoot it. And that definitely helped a little bit. Kay knocked down some shots for us. Trent hit some, and those are big things we got to keep building on and keep working the ball inside out for it.
Something else I thought you did better in the second half was you got on the boards better. First half, Medicine Valley kind of dominated the boards. Second half, it was all you guys, I think. Yeah,
we talked about when we get drives, we're all sitting out waiting for that three-pointer rather than going and rebounding. So that was something we talked about and told guys, we got to go quit wasting possessions and just settle for one shot. And get those offensive rebound putback opportunities and go after it. So definitely did much better in the second half.
Number 3 seed here in the RPAC tournament on the east side. You're going to take on the number 2 seed Cambridge Trojans. This is a team you guys play. It seems like every year. You're going to meet in the RPAC. You're going to play regular season. You might meet in districts this year. I don't think you'll be in the same district this year, but you seem to know them pretty well. So talk to us about Cambridge, what you know about them. How do you get the W against them?
They're a pretty athletic group. They got some good shooters. Guys, we're going to have to make sure we defend and not give a lot of space on the perimeter. They got the Wood kid inside who does a really good job. The Holberty kid does a good job of moving around, offensive rebounding, and getting easy putbacks. So we're just going to have to play sound defense. Offensively, we're going to have to handle pressure and man-to-man defense. So just being confident with the ball, making sure we're attacking, eyes up, seeing guys when we're open cutting. So it should be a good game.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win over Medicine Valley in the overtime, and good luck tonight through the game and also throughout the rest of the tournament.
Okay, thank you very much.
That was Arapahoe Warrior head coach John Strand. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll hear what Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard had to say following their win against Southwest, and it's all right here on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Affordable transportation for everyone.
We're your ride to the doctor, shopping, or work. Just about anywhere. From 8 to 5 Monday through Friday in Southwest Nebraska. We can even get you to Kearney or Grand Island. Call 308-276-2182 the day before to reserve your spot.
Hitchin' Hay Public Transit. Hitchin' Hay Public Transit.
loss of a loved one is undoubtedly the hardest times we face in our life. Let the caring and experienced professionals at Lockenauer Jones Mortuary support you through these difficult times. They offer a range of personalized services. You can count on the caring staff of Lockenauer Jones to help you plan a personal lasting tribute to your loved one. Call Jim today and let him help you make the many decisions that need to be made during this difficult time. Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, family owned and operated. 308-697-3838.
Let's sit down with the head coach. This is the Taco John's pregame show.
And now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. And Coach, you got a nice win tonight against Southwest, a team that took you to overtime here a couple of weeks ago. Tonight, you just kind of took it to them.
Yeah, really nice win tonight. I thought the defensive energy was a lot better. We mixed up some matchups. Carson did a really good job on Builder. He's such a good scorer, and Carson, we told him before the game he's going to score some points, but we got to make sure everything's over a hand. If he's going to get his 15, we got to make sure it's on 16, 17 shots. Carson just did a good job of not even letting him get shots off, which was huge. I thought our help behind him was really good. Our activity on the boards was really good, and then that led to our transition game being really good. Especially in that second and third quarter, we got out and ran, found Brody on a couple rim runs, found some kick-out threes. I was just really pleased with our whole all-around game.
Yeah, Bilger only had 8 points tonight for them, and he's, like I said, he was averaging 15, but he didn't get many shots off. I mean, he maybe had 5 shots all night. Yeah, that was just a really, really good job by Carson guarding him. Carson's long. He's maybe not the quickest guy, but he's smart, so you can use that, to make up for some of that lack of quickness to beat guys to spots. We threw some different guys at him, too. We gave Carson a little blow. It was great to have Mav back. Put Mav on him for a little bit. I thought Mav did a good job on him, too. It was really cool tonight to, coming into the season, we thought one of our advantages against some teams was going to be our depth. And then all of a sudden with Mav being out, it wasn't really an advantage for us, the first half of the season. But getting him back, it was cool to be able to, rotate some different guys in, get some different lineups out there, because we can do some different things. We were able to put Carson, in the short corner against that zone a little bit because we had some more guards to play. So that was really nice. Carson, we moved to that short corner, and it kind of took away his three-point game, which was pretty good tonight. He made up for 6 of them. Yeah, made up for those misses on Thursday night. He found the bottom of the net quite a few times. It was good to see Brady hit a few too. And then Hodge, hit one toward the end there too. It was good to take the lid off. Sometimes after a game like Thursday, where you shoot 12.7%, you just worry how it's going to go because that stuff can just linger a little bit. I didn't think it did. Carson hit that first three. Creighton got to the rim, got fouled, made some free throws, and then we just kind of rolled. So it was just a really, really good way to start the RPAC tournament. Another thing I thought you guys did well tonight, the boards. You guys held them to a lot of one-and-dones, had very few one-and-done yourselves. I think maybe 4 or 5 that I can remember counting, but did a great job getting offensive rebounds and an excellent job on the defensive board. Yeah, no doubt. When teams play zone, they're not necessarily matched up on you, so it's harder for them to defensive rebound. You got to kind of find the gaps in the zone and attack those spots. And Creighton did a really good job on the backside boards. When he was playing the wing, Ben got a couple when he was playing the wing, and then Braden Miller came in, got us 3 or 4 offensive boards out of that high post. Just again finding those gaps, and then it was a team where if we got side by side, we were going to have a good chance to out jump them, and we did quite a few times. But like you said, didn't have very many empty possessions because we gave ourselves 2-3 looks sometimes. And then on their end, I was really pumped about the way that we defensive rebounded. They had very few offensive rebounds tonight, and that was a huge key to our success. Today, you're going to move on to the second round on Tuesday, taking on the winner of the Medicine Valley and Arapahoe game, which is coming up after this girls' game. Talk to us about Medicine Valley and Arapahoe. Yeah, two teams who kind of battled last time they played. It was a little bit of a low-scoring game. It sounded like Med Valley kind of controlled the pace. Med Valley plays a little bit slower game. They're really good defensively, mixing up some different zones. They'll press and then get back in their 2-3. They'll kind of extend that 2-3 out, crunch that 2-3 back in. But just really good on defense. And then they have a couple guys who are playing really well right now. I'm pretty sure it's Mason Robley. It's kind of Robley. Yeah. He's kind of their leading scorer. Austin's a little bit more of the point guard. I always get those two mixed up, so I'm hoping I'm doing that right. And then Brody Senf, or Snev, I can never remember. Yep, okay, right.
Senf, yep. Right. I know you got me on the pronunciations for the Med Valley guys. So, but he's really good on the glass. He's really good attacking the basket. He actually played with some of our guys in a couple tournaments this summer, so we're pretty familiar with him. but just really good athlete, really good at attacking the basket, and finishes really well around the hoop. So yeah, they've had some close losses lately, a couple big wins, but like I said, the last time they played Arapahoe, it was a really good game. So I kind of expect the same thing tonight. And then if it's Arapahoe, Cade Fisher is scoring as well as anyone in the conference. Last time I checked, he was leading the East in scoring. He finds ways to score in transition. He shoots a lot of threes. He's a tough matchup. He's long. He's kind of like Carson a little bit, where he's long. He's maybe not the quickest kid in the world, but just really smart, gets to his spots, finds ways to score. And then, Trenton's been there. It seems like he's been there 8 years, and he's only a junior. But just, one of the better point guards in our league, controls the pace, controls the game, in a bunch of different ways, offensively, defensively. And then Will Casey's been playing some really good ball. I know he missed a couple games at the start of the year. If they had won those, we might have flipped seeds. But he's playing really good. He attacks the glass, as hard as anybody in the conference. He's as good of an athlete as anybody in the conference. So we're going to have to keep him off the glass. That's going to be a big test. And he's shooting the ball really well, too. Last time I checked, he was over 30% from three. When I've watched their games, he gets in that mid-range, and he just jumps over you and knocks him down. So those three are kind of their main weapons, but they have a lot of guys who can play. Nordine, Schaefer down on the box is going to be tough. Brody and him are about the same size. That'll be a tough matchup. They got Seach, who always gives us fits. He just rebounds so hard. He's kind of developed his basketball skill a little bit. I say all that, and then, I would hate to leave out a kid like Herms who comes in and it seems like every game finds a way to hit a three. He had a game where he hit 5 threes earlier this year. So they just got a lot of different weapons. They can score the ball a lot of different ways. Defensively, they do a lot of different things, and that would be a really tough matchup if it's them as well.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight, and let's go get another one on Tuesday.
Yep, sounds good, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more high school basketball on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome Triple Stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Happy holidays from each of us at Waypoint Bank. We want to thank you for your trust in us, and we wish you and your family good health and great prosperity in the coming year. Thinking you need a new piece of equipment to finish out 2023? You need a bank that specializes in ag loans. A bank where many of our team grew up harvesting and understand your needs. A bank that's been providing financial assistance and guidance since 1883. Branches in Cozad, Eustis, Cambridge, Clay Center, and Imperial. Waypoint Bank, guiding your success and invested in your future. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Listen up! The following is a presentation of high school basketball from the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network, KZMC McCook. Listen online at 1021kzmc.com and the 1021 KZMC mobile app. High school basketball is on the air.
Goes inside Springer in the middle of the lane. Turnaround jumper off the glass and in. Trompke going down, kicks it back out to Allmeyer. Catch and shoot three, buries it.
Let's go courtside. Here's Trent Florham.
1021 KZMC. Trent Florham along with Kevin Martin here live from Bertrand. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Get ready. RPAC basketball, the West Side semifinal. We get ready between the Arapahoe Warriors and the Cambridge Trojans. Bring you tonight's starting lineup. First of all, we're brought to you tonight by Mark's Pharmacy and Know Your Number. High blood pressure in the United States is a major problem. Nearly 1 in 3 American adults has pre-hypertension. That's blood pressure numbers that are higher than normal but not yet in the high blood pressure range. Mark's Pharmacy can help you know your number with the quality blood pressure machine in the home to help get accurate results or to send directly to your doctor. Contact Mark's Pharmacy to learn more and know your number. Now here are tonight's starting lineups.
We'd like to welcome you back to the Trent.
First of all, for the Arapahoe Warriors, number 0, a 6'1 junior Trenton Roscop. Number 1, a 6'1 sophomore Cade Fisher. Number 2, a 6-foot sophomore Hayden Seach. Number 22, a 6-foot junior William Casey. And number 23, a 6'1 junior Eli Schaefer. Head coach John Strand, assistant coach Taylor Bailey for the Warriors. For the Trojans tonight, number 11, a 6'2 senior Carson Trompke. Number 12, a 5'11 sophomore Creighton Ruggles. Number 13, a 6'3 senior Ben Hoberty. Number 14, a 5'7 sophomore Brady Allmeyer. And number 22, a 6'4 senior Brody Wood. Head coach Clay Shepard, assistant coach Bronson Wood for the Trojans. The Warriors in their all-black uniforms, got the blue numbers, and it says Warriors in blue across their chest. Trojans in the white uniforms tonight, black numbers that says Cambridge in orange across their chest. Kevin, this is looking to be a pretty good ball game, number 2 and 3 seed here in the RPAC.
I think it's a little deceiving. I think Cambridge is the better team on paper, and from what we've seen of the teams, I think Cambridge is a better team. We'll see how it plays out. It's tournament basketball. So
it is. Well, we just saw, came into the gym. We got here tonight. Southern Valley was beating Alma. Alma, the number 1 seed.
By 19.
Southern Valley was 22-9 when we got here. And Alma comes back and wins the ball game. So, like you said, it's tournament basketball. Anything can happen. Somebody gets hot, you never know. If Alma hadn't cooled off Southern Valley hadn't cooled off there, they went ice cold in that third and fourth quarter, especially in the fourth quarter, and Alma got the win. But if they hadn't, that would have been a big upset right there.
2 words for Cambridge tonight, I think. Brody Wood. I think, we talk about him all the time. His numbers aren't big. But when he's on the floor, I mean, it's just a better team. They rebound better. They get better shots because he's a good screener. He protects the rim. They need him on the floor all night.
He's actually averaging a double-double, 10 rebounds, 10 points per game. So
he's a big deal. I mean, he's an important part of this team.
I just don't know that Arapahoe has anybody that can match up with him size-wise.
No, they do not. It doesn't look like it at all. And somebody watched it tonight in the Medicine Valley game. They don't have that post presence that he brings. So that's an advantage for Cambridge for sure.
Yeah, look for a big night from him off the boards. And for Arapahoe, you got Trenton Roscott, Cade Fisher, big three-point shooters. The Trojans will have to be in their face all night. Wood will jump it up against William Casey for the Warriors. Ball's up in the air. It's controlled by the Trojans. Right off the bat, Wood makes his presence felt. Trompke across the timeline working against Roscott. Man-to-man defense. Both teams are playing man-to-man. They lob it inside for Wood. It's tipped away and picked up by Casey. Ruggles threw that one just a little bit too far. Here is Casey down the left side lane. Kicks it out to Roscott on the wing. Roscott working back up top. Dribbles to the top of the key. Comes right side to Fisher. Guarded by Trompke. They go inside. Seach puts it up and in. So the Warriors on the board first. Trompke working top of the key. Comes to Hoberty. Loses the ball on the floor. Picked up by Casey. Casey going down the right side. Works it against Hoberty and 4-0.
Big start Arapahoe.
2 quick turnovers by the Trojans. One on a bad pass, one on just missed on the catch right there. Trompke back up top to Ruggles, now to Hoberty on the wing. Hoberty working up top, going to hand it off to Trompke. Goes down the left side, out to Allmeyer in the corner. Back up to Trompke on the wing, wide open 3. Buries it.
That's a good look. Wide open.
1 point ball game, 4-3. Arapahoe with the lead and the ball coming left to right. Roscott works across the timeline, going to be picked up by Allmeyer. And those are some green shoes. You can't miss them bad boys. Fisher back up top to Roscott. In there goes to Casey. Oh, they threw it away. Schaefer went to throw it to Casey and threw it back behind him into the stands, into the Trojan girls over there. Trojans with the basketball now, trailed by 1. 6.5 left opening period. Allmeyer up top. Comes to the right side, gets it to Ruggles on the wing. Ruggles back up to Trompke. Trompke over to Hoberty, working top of the key against Seach. Goes underneath to Allmeyer, shots up and in. Allmeyer on the backdoor pass. And the Trojans have their first lead of the night, 5-4. Casey working up top against Hoberty. Got to go to the left side to Seach. They back off there. Darren Seach to shoot that 3. Off to Fisher. Fisher trying to drive against Trompke. Gets it back up top to Casey. He goes underneath Roscott, wide open, lays it up. Misses it. And he gets his own rebound, throws it right to Brody Wood, though. Here comes Ruggles with it now. Ruggles off to Trompke, top of the key. He'll drive. Kicks it back out to Hoberty. Off to Ruggles, top of the key. He's going to get inside and he's fouled. Don't know if this is Casey or Seach. It's going to be Seach that picks up the foul. So the first foul tonight belongs to the Warriors. Ruggles inbound it. We're going to get it to Trompke in the backcourt. He'll work up against Trenton Roscop when he crosses the timeline. Goes to Hoberty. Hoberty going to go down the right side. Gets inside to the block. Off the glass. Can't get the shot to go. Ball tipped around. And Trompke has the rebound. Trompke leaves him wide open and he misses it. Hoberty fights for the rebound. Loses the ball. It's tipped around. It's on the floor again. This one picked up by Casey for the Warriors. Off to Roscop. Roscop guarded by Allmeyer. He's going to drive. Puts up the left-handed shot. It won't go. Nobody boxed it out, but then Ruggles gets the rebound anyway. Quickly up the floor and tried to draw the foul there on Seach. Didn't get it. Here's Trompke into the elbow. Kicks it back out to Hoberty. Wide open three from Hoberty. Buries it. Nope, he missed it. I thought it went in.
Nothing but net.
Nothing but net, but wrong side of the rim, I guess. I thought it went in. Here's Fisher. Fisher knocked away by Trompke. Picked up by Seach. They come to the right side to Roscop. I don't like this Roscop-Allmeyer setup. I think Ruggles should be guarding Roscop. Roscop has it up top. Just the fact that Roscop can go in and post up, and Allmeyer can't stop him. Going to work upside. They're going to lob it inside. Schaefer has it going down the right side of the lane. He's going to be fouled on the floor. It's going to be on Brody Wood. Ruggles is guarding Seach, and I don't know that Allmeyer and him would be any better. Here's Roscott getting it in. This is Fisher. Right corner. Dribble back up to the wing. Gets it up top to Seach. Seach, spin move, kicks it back to Fisher. He'll go into the free throw line. Jumper on the way. Got it.
Arapahoe's nonstop. They're moving all the time. They are not going to stand in one spot for you.
6-5 Arapahoe with the lead here. 4:10 left in the opening period. Here's Ruggles at the free throw line. Off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer to Trompke in the corner. Back up top to Ruggles. Ruggles going to drive inside. Gets to the middle lane. Lays it up. Misses. He's fouled. Fouls on number 23, Eli Schaefer. That'll send Ruggles to the free throw line to shoot two.
Sponsors for tonight's game: Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Brining Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links.
Ruggles misses the first one. He's 44% free throw shooter on the season. Had been shooting pretty well here from the charity stripe last few games. Second one's on the way. Rolls around, won't go, so he misses both. Fisher pulls down the rebound for the Warriors.
Somebody got popped in the nose.
Fisher gets it inside, gets it back out to Schaefer. Jumper from the elbow, missed. Ruggles pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. Up ahead it comes to Trompke. Trompke on the wing, taking the three with nobody down here, misses it. And Brody Wood can't get to the rebound. It's going to be William Casey, but he loses it out of bounds.
Got to get Brody Wood involved a little bit more. They're not entering the post. They're not looking for him to kick out. He's got to get a little more involved on offense.
Carl Nordine checks in. Schaefer will go to the bench for the Warriors. Trompke inbounded out of the corner. Box set for the Trojans. Trompke throwing it up for Ruggles. And he's going to be fouled by Nordine. So the third foul on the Warriors, just one so far on the Trojans. That's a good play by Ruggles right there. Sealed himself off, and all Nordine could do was foul him. So Ruggles will inbound it. Going to get it to Trompke in the backcourt. Trompke. Going to work against Roscop. Gets the screen from Wood. Going to drive down the left side of the lane. Kicks it back out. Allmeyer. Up top, Ruggles. Back to Hoberty on the right side in the corner. Back up top to Trompke. Trompke. Going to go to Hoberty on the right wing. Back up top it comes Ruggles. And goes back for Hoberty, but Hoberty was moving away. And here comes Casey with it now. He'll work inside. Ruggles with the block. Big block from Creighton Ruggles right there. Here's Trompke. Quickly down the floor. Kicks it out to Ruggles. He'll drive. Short corner. Back out to Trompke. Trompke to the middle of the lane. Floater on the way. Won't go short. Rebound comes down to Seach. Roscop working up top on the right side against Ruggles. Going to get down inside. Kicks it back out to Nordine. Back up top it comes to Casey. Casey off to Roscott. Shots on the way. Won't go. Rebound Allmeyer. And Allmeyer's going to be hammered by Roscott. That's going to be the 4th foul on the Warriors. So the Trojans will shoot free throws the rest of us. So Maverick Webb, Hodge, Rayburn check in.
Checking in for the Trojans.
Ruggles and Hoberty will go to the bench for the Trojans.
And number 15, Maverick Webb.
So Trompke will bring it up for the Trojans. Working against Roskopf. Top of the key. He's going to go right side. Kicks it to Webb on the wing. Back up top it comes Rayburn. Rayburn off to Trompke on the wing. Trompke gets inside. Spin move. Off the glass. Won't go. Brody Wood gets the rebound. And he's fouled. And Wood will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Got to get him involved some way.
Fouls on Roskopf. His second.
He got in trouble the other day against Mid Valley, too.
6-5, the Warriors lead at 2:15 here in the first quarter. Brody Wood is at the line to shoot 2. Chance to tie it and take the lead. Wood's first one rolls around, falls.
Every part of the rim.
Yep. Back in the ball game, Eli Schaefer. Hayden Seach will go to the bench as Roskopf goes to the bench also, and checking in number 11, Christopher Hermes.
Roskopf can't sit very long for Arapahoe.
Brody Wood has a chance to break the 6-6 tie. Does it. Swishes that one, no doubt about it. 2 points for him. 7-6, Trojans back with the lead. 2:10 left first quarter. Fisher guarded by Trompke. Looking to the left side, gets it off to Casey. He's guarded by Webb. Not very often the Trojans are out heights, but they are here tonight. Here goes Wood. Casey, and he's going to get called for a charge. Maverick Webb takes the charge. And that is the 6th foul on the Warriors, just one so far on the Trojans. So Trompke will bring it up. Trojans with the 1-point lead. 1:54 left opening period. Works to the left against Seach. Or against Casey. They go inside to Wood. Wood, middle lane, back to the left side, lays it up off the glass and in. And that's going to be a problem for the Warriors if Brody Wood gets hot. 9-6, 3-point Trojan lead. Casey working against Webb again. Kicks it back up top to Fisher. Guarded by Trompke, and he's going to be a timeout here by Coach John Strand. 1:29 left in the first. 9-6 Trojans back after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
Looking for that great course with lush fairways and fast, pure rolling greens? Looking for that course whose price doesn't break your pocketbook? Well, look no further than Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge. Tough enough to challenge the best golfers and easy enough to bring the whole family. A great golf course and a great price. And don't forget to check out the Facebook page and website for upcoming tournaments and other events. Call the clubhouse for more information at 308-697-4768. Your jewel of the Southwest. Cross Creek Golf Links in Cambridge.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
KZMC, Trent Moore, Kevin Martin back here with you. August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Trojans with the basketball coming right there. No, it'd be Warriors with the basketball. They called timeout before the shot. I'm sorry. They're going left to right. 9-6 your score. Trojans with the lead. 1:29 left in the first period.
Cambridge has settled in a little bit in the last 2 minutes. A little rough start, a little shaky start, but they've settled in a little bit.
Trojans have Trompke, Webb, Rayburn, Wood, and Allmeyer out there. It's Casey, Fisher, Hermes, Nordine, and Schaefer out there for the Warriors. Here's Fisher. Gets to the elbow. Kicks it back to Casey. Casey working against Webb. Looks to the left side. This is Fisher. Fisher going to go top of the key against Webb. Back up top it comes to Hermes. Now back to Fisher. Fisher trying to drive against Webb. Webb knocks it away, but it goes right into the hands of Schaefer. Back to Fisher, middle of the lane. Shot rolls around, goes. Fisher's got 4. That was good hands from Webb, but unfortunately it tipped it right to Schaefer.
Maverick's quick.
9-8. Trojans lead it by 1. Trompke on the right wing. Back up top to Wood, top of the key. Going to get it off to Webb here on the left wing. He's going to get to the elbow. Back inside to Wood. Nice pass. Shots off the glass too hard. Rebound, Casey. And Brody Wood's got to finish that one, Kevin. Here's Casey working against Webb. Looking around. Kicks it back up top to Schaefer. Now back to Casey. Casey top of the key. Going to get a screen from Schaefer. Tries to go left side. Webb stops him. Going to get up on top of him. Now this is Hermes with it, guarded by Allmeyer. Back over to Casey. Casey working on the left wing. Going to try to drive, gets inside, loses the ball, but they're going to have a foul here. I think it's going to be on Hodge Rayburn. Rayburn picks up his first second team foul in the Trojans. 12 seconds left here in the first. Trojans lead at 9-8. I think the Warriors are playing for the final shot here for the quarter. Fisher to inbound. Watch him to go right back to the corner. And Trompke's going to be all over him. Not going to let him get the ball. And now they're going to get it to Nordine. Goes down the right side of the lane. Blocked by Rayburn. Shot's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be the end of the quarter. 9-8. Cambridge with the lead after one. We're going to take a break. Back here with more high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
Problems with how your vehicle drives? Take it to Doyle Auto Repair, the area's alignment and suspension specialist. From the simple tire and oil change service to the most complex automotive diagnosis, you can rely on Doyle Auto Repair of McCook to fix it right. Make your appointment today. Call the professionals at Doyle Auto Repair, 308-345-4233. That's 345-4233. Or drive or tow your woe to Doyle Auto Repair at 105 West 8, McCook. Doyle Auto Repair.
When a medical emergency hits close to home, you need an excellent hospital that's close to home. That's why I'm donating to the hospital fundraising.
Your tax-deductible gift to the hospital helps pay for new equipment, capital improvements, and special programs that can improve health care for all of us right here close to home. Call us and share the gift of health. Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, sharing the gift of health.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with August Miller at the studios in McCook. Warriors have the ball to start the second. They go inside. This is Seach. Back up top to Hermes. Hermes trying to drive. Webb stops him. He's going to get called for a foul. Maverick Webb picks up his first foul. I think his first foul of the season. Just playing in the second game. Saturday at Med Valley was his first one. Allmeyer back in the ball game. Webb will take a seat.
Rotzkoff back in the game for Arapahoe. Yep. They just couldn't sit him very long.
We got a foul going here against Seach as he tripped Trompke trying to go through the screen. Hayden Seach picks up his second foul. Coach Strand doesn't like the call, but
he doesn't have a bench either. He's pretty thin. He can't afford to lose his starters.
Trompke goes right side to Rayburn on the wing. Rayburn back up top to Allmeyer. Back over to Ruggles on the wing, down the corner. Rayburn steps up, comes back to Ruggles. Left side it comes Trompke. Trompke gets to the free throw line, spin move. Trying to go around, kicks it out to Rayburn. Rayburn back to Trompke. Trompke drives, kicks it back out to Allmeyer, down underneath to Rayburn. Back up top, Trompke didn't take the three off to Ruggles. Ruggles down the lane. It throws it in for Hoberty. It's knocked away, though, and picked up by Casey. Good hands there by the Warriors. Trojans still lead at 9-8. Almost a minute gone out of the second. Seach to Roskop, trying to drive against Allmeyer. Gets inside, puts it up and in. I don't think Allmeyer can stop Roskop if he gets inside. I think that's going to be a problem for the Trojans tonight. Trompke hands it off to Allmeyer. Allmeyer works right side, gets it off to Rayburn. Rayburn down the lane, puts up a floater, he's fouled. Don't know if this is on. That's 12. Gage Gooden, not Hermes in the ballgame.
To the line, shooting two.
And Schaefer's got to pick up his second. So Rayburn to the free throw line on the season, 71%. Got the first one. Tie ball game now, 10 apiece. Nordine back in, as is Fisher. Seach and Casey will go to the bench for the Warriors. Rayburn misses the second one. So we're tied up at 10 with 6:43 left in the first half. Here's Roskop, top of the key, picks up his dribble, goes left side to Nordine. Nordine looking inside for Roskop. He's got his spin move against Allmeyer, lays it up and in.
They're going to go there. You picked that up. They're going to go there.
Here's Ruggles with the left wing, drives inside, gets to the glass, puts it up and in. Nice move by Creighton Ruggles. He comes back and answers Roskop. Yeah, I think you got to put Ruggles on Roskop. You got to let Allmeyer maybe guard Nordine, who Ruggles is guarding. Not a big scorer, Roskop is. And they send Roscop right back down in there. Here's Gooden off to Roscop on the left side. Working against Ruggles now. Ruggles, height-wise, physicality-wise, this matches up better with Roscop. Schaefer back to Roscop. Now work to the right side, gets it off to Fisher. Working on the right wing against Trompke. Trompke stops him. Fisher works inside, trying to find somebody. Now kicks it back up to Gooden. Gooden over to Schaefer. Drops the ball, picks it back up. They get it off to Gooden. Back up to Fisher, working against Hoverty. Fisher trying to drive. Ruggles stops him, kicks it back up top to Gooden. Now back to Roscop. Inside it goes to Schaefer. Schaefer double team, kicks it back out. Gooden shoots, misses. Rebound Ruggles.
Good defensive set.
Ruggles up top. Gonna hand it off to Trompke. Trompke drives, lays it up and in. 4 points, 5 points for Trompke. And it's now 14-12 Trojans. Nearing the 5-minute mark of the first half. Here's Roscop working against Ruggles. Just try to get him one-on-one, but I think Ruggles has got enough speed to keep up with Roscop. Roscop going to get a screen from Schaefer, but Ruggles fights to it and stops him from driving. Back over to Gooden. Gooden guarded by Rayburn, and here's a steal by Ruggles, and he saves it. What a great play by Creighton Ruggles into the hands of Brady Allmeyer. Allmeyer down the lane. Going to get inside. Kicks it back up top to Trompke. Trompke moves off to Ruggles, and it's stolen away by Gooden. Gooden down the floor now. Works back up top. Gets it to Roscott. Roscott working inside. Loses the ball. It's knocked away by Hoverty in the hands of Schaefer. Schaefer working back to Roscott. Roscott works to his right. Kicks it back off to Fisher on the left wing. Fisher gets inside, puts a floater up, won't go. Trompke pulls down the rebound for the Trojans. Trompke drives inside, spin move, shot will go, and he's fouled.
Cambridge has really locked him down on the defensive end the last couple of trips. Led to some quick buckets on the other end.
Trompke for the old-fashioned three-point play. Rayburn goes out. Maverick Webb back into the ballgame. Perms back in also for the Warriors. Gooden goes to the bench. Number 15 in. That is Aiden Roush.
There's just not a lot of places to get points on the floor for Arapahoe.
Trompke's free throw. Swishes it. And we got a foul on Fisher, I believe.
How many is that?
And it is, and so it's going to be Trojan basketball. On top of making the free throw, Cade Fisher picks up his first. That is 3 on the team, though. Trompke to inbound it. Trojans with a big chance to extend the lead now. They're up by 5. Box set. Trompke looking to get it in. Going to get it into Hoverty on the backside. Works inside, lays it up off the glass and in.
That trip hurt Arapahoe.
19-12, 7-point lead for the Trojans. Here's Fisher for 3, top of the key, misses. Rebound, tipped around, is picked up by Maverick Webb. Webb quickly up the floor. Loses the ball, and it's going to be picked up by Trompke. Trompke gets it to Hoverty. Back to Trompke, top of the key. He's going to work to the left. Going to get inside, working against Casey. Goes into Brody Wood. Wood bobbles a pass, picks it back up, kicks it back out to Trompke. Wide open three's on the way. Won't go. Rebound picked up by Roush. Rouse off to Casey. Casey working to the left side. Spin move. Going to come to the right. Kicks it off to Fisher. Fisher working around. Kicks it back up top to Roush. Roush back to Casey now. 19-12 Trojans. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Casey inside the Seach. He throws it off to Fisher. We got a foul, though, on the floor. I think Seach was fouled, and that's when the Trojans don't want to foul right there because, man, that was... And it's on Maverick Webb, his second. Roscott back into the ballgame, as is Ruggles. The Trojans stay man-to-man here. Box set for the Warriors underneath their own basket here on the far side. They're going to lob it in for Fisher. Fisher on the left wing. Trying to drive and stopped in there. He gets it into Seach. He lays it up. He misses, but he's fouled. Who are they calling the foul on?
I think Ruggles,
And it is on Ruggles. Hayden Seach to the free throw line to shoot 2. 13 foul on the Trojans. The Warriors have 4 here in the second quarter.
Sponsors tonight, Doyle Auto Repair, Fall Motor Company, First Central Bank of Cambridge, Foster Sales, Go Light, Hitchin Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestat, Honeyman Custom Harvesting, Huxall Seeds, Jimmy John's, Copper-Rich Seeds, L-Bar L Angus, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, MNB Bank, Mark's Pharmacy, and Shirley K's Coffee Shop bringing you the game tonight.
Seach missed the first one. Herms back into the ballgame. Roush will go to the bench. Seach hits the second. He's got 5 tonight for the Warriors. 19-13, Trojans by 6. 2:40 left in the first half. They're going to call Ruggles for a travel. He didn't think he did. I wasn't sure.
I'm not sure how you are sure anymore.
Yeah, you never know what a travel is sometimes. Here's Roskopf working against Ruggles. Kicks it off to Fisher on the right wing. Fisher goes inside to Casey, guarded by Hoberty. Spin move, turn around, jumper out of the short corner. Won't go. Hoberty stanks down the rebound. Out to Ruggles. Ruggles quickly up the floor. Finds Trompke. Back to Ruggles. Ruggles going to drive down the right side of the lane, and he's going to get a foul here on Seach. That's going to be Hayden Seach's third. Ruggles, always a judgment call. It's hard to argue those either way, but Seach has got to be careful. I read his lips there, and he was kind of. Luckily, John Strand was talking to the ref, or Seach might be teed up, and that would have been his fourth. And Ruggles misses the first one. Ruggles struggling from the charity stripe tonight.
Coach Strand's always got a little bit to say. He's not one to hold back.
Ruggles' second one on the way, swishes it. He's got 3 points tonight for the Trojans. In comes Eli Schaefer, and Seach will go to the bench. 20-13, Trojans by 7, 2:10 left in the first half. Here is Casey with it, working against Hoberty on the right side. Hoberty all over it. Works down to the wing, kicks it back up top to Roskopf. Roskopf guarded by Ruggles, and Roskopf loses it. And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Strand. And we're going to take one with it. 20-13, Trojans lead at 1:54 left first half. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back with you along the Bogus North Studio. Arapahoe with the ball coming left to right. Trojans with the lead, 20-13. We got a minute 50 left in the first half. Fisher working to the right side, gets it off to Herms. Herms guarded by Allmeyer. Kicks it back up top to Schaefer. Left side it goes Casey. Casey getting a screen. Tried to get on the pick and roll to Schaefer, and here's Fisher driving inside, blocked by Trompke from behind. Trompke quickly on the outlet. Gets up to their left wing, back up top, Hoberty. Back over to Trompke, left side it comes to Ruggles. He drives inside, turns, kicks it back up to Trompke. Trompke with the spin move. Kicking it back out to Ruggles on the wing. Inside it goes to Wood. Wood back to Ruggles, wide open three. He got it. Creighton Ruggles with 6 here for the Trojans.
Haven't seen one of those go down for a while for him.
And here's Roskopf off to Casey, left side. Going to dribble back to the top of the key. Comes to the right side to Herms. Herms, left side to Fisher. Gets a nice shot fake off. Trompke off his feet. Shots up, won't roll. Rebound Casey, he puts it in. William Casey with 4 for the Warriors. 23-15, 8-point Trojan lead, 40 seconds left in the first half. Trompke going to work against Casey. 7 back. Trojans going to maybe play for the last shot here with 25 seconds left, or at least a layup if they get one. Trompke. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Shepard. We'll take one with them with 19.3 left in the first half. It's 23-15 Trojans, and they got the ball going right to left when we come back on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Get the good stuff.
Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, your local Napa dealer in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook, is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics and academic programs. They are your go-to source for Napa lubricants and filters. So remember the name you can count on when you need it now. Southwest Farm and Auto in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook.
Napa, get the good stuff. This is the RPAC Tournament.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you. 23-15, Trojans with the lead and the ball going right to left. 19.3 left in the first half. Wood inbounds it to Trompke. Trompke comes left side to Allmeyer. Allmeyer down the corner to Ruggles. They lob it inside for Wood. Back out to Ruggles. He drives baseline. Gets inside. Tries to shoot. Blocked by Schaefer. Schaefer out to Roskopf. 7 seconds left. Roskopf down the floor. Kicks it off to Casey. 3 on the way. Air ball, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Trojan basket. Oh, they're going to let it go out for the buzzer. 23-15. Trojans lead it here at half. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Hogemeyer Seeds halftime show right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location, same kind and caring faces, and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
This is Jennifer Myers from Stockman's Bank of Bartley, where dreams become reality and strangers become friends. With locations in Colorado, Missouri, and Nebraska, we are able to provide you with everything from commercial checking accounts to large commercial loans. Let the friendly staff at the Old Reliable located in Bartley help you with all of your financial needs. Stop by and visit us at Stockman's Bank. Call us at 308-692-3333 or visit our website at thestockmansbank.com. We are here to serve you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry, a family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. We're live here in Bertrand, RPAC Tournament time. East Side semifinals between the Arapahoe Warriors and the Cambridge Trojans. And Kevin, kind of what we expected from this ball game between the 2 and 3 seeds.
Yeah, Cambridge has dominated defensively, and we kind of thought that they could, just from what we've seen before. You know, holding somebody to 15 points and a half was going to win you a lot of games.
Yeah.
They haven't really been clicking offensively as much, 23 points. They haven't really got in sync there, but Arapahoe's done a good job on them.
I think they really need to get Brody Wood more involved.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening there. Part of their, when they get a lot of threes, open threes as the ball goes in, Brody isn't selfish when it comes to, giving up the ball, and he's a good post passer, and he kicks it out, and they get a good look. But he hasn't got enough touches, from the outside in to kick it back outside, in my opinion, yet.
I just don't think that Arapahoe's got anybody that can really man up with him. I mean, if they get it inside, he can really kind of take it to the hoop. He went that way a couple times. He missed one shot, he made the other. And the other time he got fouled, he made both free throws. So he's got 4 points here in the first half. So.
Yeah, and when it goes in there, they're dumping down on him hard. They're dropping everybody on him. So even if he can't get something up, there's got to be people open because they're really dropping people down on him.
Let's take another break. When we come back, we'll give you the stats from the first half right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
When you think internet, think Pinpoint. For fiber to the home, think Pinpoint. When you want streaming backed by quality internet, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications has the tools to keep you happy while streaming, gaming, video chatting, working from home, and more. Look, when you want faster speed for an affordable investment, think Pinpoint. Pinpoint Communications. Online at pnpt.com.
At Hoegemeyer, local means something greater. From our products to our people, we know what hybrids and varieties thrive here better than anyone. And we serve our neighbors in the Western Corn Belt with nothing less than the best. World-class seed offerings, hometown pride. That's Hoegemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
Call Ryan Huxell of Huxell Seeds today at 308-695-1097. That's 308-695-1097 for Huxell Seeds, 695-1097.
When a medical emergency hits close to home, you need an excellent hospital that's close to home. That's why I'm donating to the hospital fundraising.
Your tax-deductible gift to the hospital helps pay for new equipment, capital improvements, and special programs that can improve health care for all of us right here close to home. Call us and share the gift of health. Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, sharing the gift of health.
Amateur's Bar and Grill in Cambridge has an excellent selection of all your favorite foods. From burgers to pizza, you'll be able to find something that satisfies your taste buds. Bring out your entire family or challenge your buddies to a friendly game of pool while throwing back some cold ones. Keep your eye out for daily lunch and dinner specials. Amateur's Bar and Grill, 602 Paxton Street in Cambridge. Or give them a call at 697-4808.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. Thank you for trying. Had somebody going to go shoot a basket for me here, try to win me a pop, and they called him off. The Trojans came back out too soon. I have to have a talk with Coach Shepard. Came out long before that 3-minute buzzer. What's he doing? Trojans lead it here at the Hoegemeyer Seeds halftime show. Here's to the locals raised right here in the Western Corn Belt. We help them grow stronger. Learn more about the right seed from your local dealer. That's Monty Hansen in Pinkham, Nebraska. The North 40 in Overland, Kansas. Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg, Nebraska. Crack Seed in Norton, Kansas. Bow Seed, Orleans, Nebraska. And Extreme Ag right here in Cambridge, Nebraska. 308-440-2652. Hoegemeyer Seeds, the right seed for right here. Let's give you the stats for the first half. The Arapahoe Warriors, Trenton Roskopf with 4, Caden Fisher with 2, Hayden Seach with 5 for the Warriors. He leads them in scoring today. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and William Casey added for the Warriors. Warriors go 1 of 2 in the first half, 50%. Foul-wise, Fisher, Nordine, Casey all have 1. 2 for Roskopf and Schaefer, and 3 for Hayden Seach in the first half. Trojan scoring-wise, Carson Trompke with 8. He leads the Trojans in scoring in the first half. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Creighton Ruggles added 6. He went 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. Ben Hoberty with 2. Brady Allmeyer with 2. 1 for Haas Rayburn, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, and 4 for Brody Wood. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Trojans go 5 of 10 in the first half, 50% also. Creighton Ruggles, Hodge Rayburn, Brody Wood all have 1 foul. Maverick Webb has 2. The Trojans led it 9-8 after the first quarter. Outscored the Warriors 14-7 in the second. They lead it 23-15. Kevin, you got to be a little bit concerned if you're a Trojan fan or Coach Shepard. I mean, 5 of 10 in the first half. We saw it happen to the girls last night against Alma. They struggled at the free throw line and ended up losing the game because of it.
Well, even if it doesn't cost him the game tonight, it's going to cost him one pretty quick. I mean, you just can't shoot that poor of a percentage tournament time and expect to win games. So, yeah, they got to clean that up somehow.
Well, the number one seed Alma's waiting the winner of this game. So both these teams, got to shoot fairly well from the free throw line against Alma to move on to the championship game. Then you're looking at Maywood Hayes Center's already won on their side. They beat Hitchcock County earlier tonight, and then Dundee County Stratton taking on Paxton. So any of those three teams, Maywood Hayes Center, Dundee County Stratton, Paxton, you're going to have to shoot free throws good against them also.
Yeah, you're not going to go 50% or 40% for a game and win a game anymore.
No.
You might tonight, but you're not after that.
And then you got districts coming up. You got to play. You shoot well there. If you win your sub-district, you got district final coming up. I mean, you've got to shoot free throws well the rest of this season.
And I'm not sure I understand it, because people that are typically, really good shooters are just getting to the free throw line, and it's just they don't look okay. I mean, they just don't look comfortable.
23-15, Trojans have the lead, and it will be Trojan basketball to start the third period. Wood, Trompke, Hoberty, Allmeyer, and where's the fifth player? There he is. Creighton Ruggles coming out.
Arapahoe's got to stay close right now. They got enough foul trouble that it's a problem, and they can't let Cambridge get away at this point, or it'll be a done deal.
Seach, Roscott, Schaefer, Fisher, and Casey out there for the Warriors. So both teams with their starters back out on the floor. Trojans going left to right here in the second half. Trompke with the basketball in the backcourt. He'll bring it across the timeline. Right side it comes to Allmeyer. Back to Trompke. Going to go inside for Brody Wood. Trying to isolate him at the block. Shots up, won't go. Off the backboard a little bit too hard. Schaefer pulls down the rebound for the Warriors. So they went right into Wood like we said they should have. That's a double dribble.
He knows it, too. He's smiling.
And they throw it right to Hoberty. So turnover here by the Warriors. Hoberty down the right side of the lane in against Seach, and he puts it in. Seach couldn't really do anything because he has 3 fouls already. The Trojans go up by 10 now, 25-15. Fisher, top of the key, working right side, up high now. Back to the top, comes left side. Tries to throw the pass off, gets stopped. Gets it out to Schaefer, now to Roscott. Roscott with Allmeyer back on him. I still don't like this matchup. They go back over to Casey in the corner. Now they're going to send Roscott down inside just like they did the first half when Allmeyer was guarding him.
He's calling for the ball, and they can't get it to the side he's on.
Casey into Fisher. He drives, shoots, scores. Fisher with his third and fourth point of the night. Up ahead it comes to Trompke down the left side of the lane. Lays it up too hard. And the rebound fought for, and they're going to pick it up by Schaefer. Hoberty's got to complete that. Another bunny miss. That's the third bunny for the Trojans tonight. Missed. Just join us. Bunny is a 2-foot shot, guys. Here's Casey for three. Air ball. Fisher's going to save it. Throws it in for Roscott. He's got it on the right wing. Working against Allmeyer here. Allmeyer. Roscott gets it off to Fisher here in the left corner. Fisher diving. Gets stopped by Wood. Kicks it off to Seach. Seach traveled. Ooh. Casey lobs it inside for Roscott, but way over the top of him, and that's what they want to do when he's got Allmeyer on him, and especially when he's got him on his back. They're going to go to Roscott down under, and Allmeyer's not going to be able to stop him. 6:09 left, third period. And the ball knocked away again. Hoberty gets it back. Kicks it back out. Ruggles down in the corner at Allmeyer. Three on the way. Off the rim, won't go. And nobody went after the ball there. Stood and watched that one. No crashing of the boards. Here comes Roscott, left wing. Working against Allmeyer. Gets inside. Spin move. Kicks over to Seach. Stolen away by Ruggles. Ruggles quickly up the floor. Gets to the right side high. Going to drive inside. Shots up. Won't go. Rebound Casey. Casey quickly down the floor. Pace picking up here. In Bertrand, skip pass over to Fisher. Left wing, gonna drive, kicks it to the wing. Shot, air ball, rebound, Ruggles again. Ruggles quickly up the floor to Trompke. Trompke working right side, spin move, turn, shoots, got it. Trompke with 10 for the Trojans, gives them back a 10-point lead, 27-17. 5:13 left in the third. Roscott working against Allmeyer. Goes down the corner to Casey, and they go right back into Roscott going down low. Back up top it comes to Schaefer. Now to Seach. Seach working against Wood. Kicks it over to Schaefer, stolen away by Hoberty. Another turnover by the Warriors. Down in the corner, Allmeyer thought about the three, drives, skip pass out to Trompke, loses it, and he's going to go out of bounds.
I'm not sure when Arapahoe gets Roskamp on this end, and he passes to the wing, he can go right to the block. They've got everybody else on the other side of the floor. They just need to keep it on the side of the floor he's on, and they're not doing it.
I don't understand it either, Kevin. That's what I keep waiting for that to happen. Roskamp's going right to the block right away. And he's calling for the ball. He's got Allmeyer on him. Gets over to Fisher, and there it is. And now Wood drops back and help. They get it back to Fisher. Off to Seach. Seach to Roskamp on the wing. Roskamp driving, kicks it back out. Casey wide open three. Can't get it to go. Brody Wood pulls down the rebound. Off to Trompke. Trompke up the floor to Ruggles. Ruggles going to drive inside against Roskamp. Back up top. Now to Trompke on the left wing. Three won't go. Rebound comes down to Fisher. I still think Ruggles probably should have taken that shot there. Here's Fisher. Over to Roskamp. Right side up high. Working against Allmeyer. Spin move in the lane. Kicks it back out to Casey. He'll drive over the top of Wood. Shots in. Casey with 6 for the Warriors. Cuts the lead back down to 8.
Hanging around.
3:45 left in the third. Allmeyer on the wing. Back up top to Ruggles. Off to Hoberty. Hoberty down the lane. Gets inside. Loses the ball, but they're going to call a foul.
If it's on Roskamp, that is a bad call. And it is. And that's a bad call.
That's the third foul on Trenton Roskamp, too.
Is that 3 or 4?
That's 3.
That's a bad call.
I'm going to say Hoberty was still on the floor. I don't agree with that. Rayburn and Webb into the ball game. Ruggles and Allmeyer will take a seat for the Trojans. Trompke to inbound, a box set out of Cambridge. You're going to get it in to Brody Wood on the backside. Put the shot up and in. Wide open, and he had an easy one there. 29-19 now. Trojans with the lead. Roskamp. Over to Fisher. 3 on the way. It's short. Airballed, and it's going to be saved right in the hands of Brody Wood. Off to Trompke. Quickly up the floor. Rayburn. Rayburn driving inside against Fisher. Spins. Shoots. Scores.
That was nice.
Rayburn's first field goal tonight. He's got 3 points. John Strand wants a timeout. Trojans go up by 12, 31-19, 3:11 left in the third. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
The staff at River Valley Services in Cambridge is ready to take care of all your refrigeration, plumbing, HVAC, electrical, and trenching jobs. You see, whether it's at work, on the farm, or at home, there is no job too big or too small. These boys can do it all. River Valley Services are available 7 a.m. till 4, but that doesn't mean they won't handle your emergency at a moment's notice. River Valley Services. Call 308-697-4815. That's 308-697-4815. 697-4815.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you. Live from Bertrand High School, RPAC East Side semifinal. Arapahoe Warriors, Cambridge Trojans. August Miller back at the studios in McCook, doing a fabulous job. But back from her mini vacation. For a while there, I thought we had somebody new. It's been so long since you did a game. 31-19, Trojans with the lead, 3:11 left in the third, and it's Arapahoe basketball at half court. Roskamp, Fisher, Casey, Seach, Nordine on the floor for the Warriors. Webb, Rayburn, Hoberty, Wood, Trompke for the Trojans.
Now it's smaller. Now it's Maverick Webb on Roskamp.
And they throw it away.
Their angle is horrible.
Casey tried to throw it to Roskamp, and they're trying to say that it was touched by the Trojans, and it wasn't. That was just a bad pass. Coach Strand didn't like it that it didn't get called there. Here's Hoberty with it. Hoberty down the middle of the lane. Right side, and he's going to be a foul here on the Warriors. Foul's on number 2, Hayden Seach, his 4th.
Yeah, this is going downhill fast for Arapahoe.
Checking in the ballgame will be Aiden Roush.
They're going to run out of bodies.
Eli Schaefer also coming back in. Seach and Nordine will go to the bench. Trompke to inbound underneath the basket here on the near side, going left to right. Box set from the Trojans. And can't get it in. Now he's going to throw it for Wood. Schaefer tips it away, but Wood runs it down. Out to Trompke on the left wing. Trompke drives, throws it back inside for Wood. A bad pass right into the hands of Schaefer. Here comes Casey. William Casey, right side. Roskamp Drives inside, and they're going to have a foul here. It's going to be on Rayburn. Rayburn picks up his second. First team foul on the Trojans here in the second half. Warriors have 2. So Casey to inbound it. Trying to get it in, gets it into Schaefer. Back to Casey, loses it out of bounds.
That hurts. Well, if you're a coach, that'll make you take a walk and look for gum in your pockets. That's just tough.
Trompke cooking up the floor, wide open. Hodge Rayburn, he's going to drive, kicks it back to Trompke. Trompke back to Rayburn. Left side, Maverick Webb for 3. It's off the rim, won't go. Hoberty pulls down the rebound. Spin move inside. He tries to shoot, has it knocked away, gets his own ball back. Kicks it back out to Trompke. Trompke back to Hoberty in the corner. Hoberty back up on the wing and hand it off to Trompke on the give and go. Skip pass back up to Webb. He drives, kicks it back out to Trompke. Wide open, 3's on the way, got it.
He hasn't got a lot of those real good looks tonight. That was a good one.
13 for Trompke. The Trojans go up 15, 34-19. Here's Fisher inside, throwing it for Schaefer. Almost thrown away, but Schaefer's got it. Back up to Fisher. Now to Casey, top of the key. Casey looking for Schaefer. They got Roskopf down on the block against Webb. Moves inside. Rayburn helps out, and he's fouled. Who's this going to be on? One of the two's picking up their third. It's going to be Rayburn. Allmeyer's checking back in. I still say you got to get Ruggles in the game, and he's got to guard Roskopf. Roskopf, free throw, switch, nothing but net. He's got 5, 50% on the season from the charity stripe is Roskopf.
And he's another guy. I mean, he does not look like a 50% free throw shooter.
Hoberty goes out of the ball game as Allmeyer checks in. Roskopf hits them both. Yeah, that's got to be a misprint on the stat page. Here's Trompke with it. Trojans up 34-21. A minute 30 left in the third. Maverick Webb with it on the right wing, working against Hermes. Here, he drives inside, and he's going to be blocked by Roskopf. Roskopf saves it, but Brody Woods on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. This will belong to the Warriors.
Maverick thought he had the corner turned, and here comes Roskopf.
And that's the problem. Roskopf taller than him and Allmeyer on both ends of the floor. Now they got Casey with it and Webb guarding him.
Well, there it is.
They go inside against Allmeyer. And it's knocked away by Rayburn, though. Trompke with it. Down the floor. Gets inside. Kicks it out to Webb. Webb moves. Kicks and it throws it right to Hermes. Or excuse me, to Gooden. And now it's Casey with it. Bad pass by Maverick Webb. And he drives.
That was a nice move there.
Kind of a blocking foul on Webb. Webb picks up his third.
Crossed him over hard.
I think Coach saving everybody for this fourth quarter because Ruggles has been playing a pretty good ball game, and he's on the bench, has been for quite a while.
This is a long week. This is a long week.
54 seconds left in the third. 34-21 Trojans by 13. Get it into Fisher, and Fisher's going to get fouled by Trompke. And that'll send Fisher to the... No, that's just the four. Excuse me. So Casey will inbound it here for the Warriors right in front of their own bench. Going to get it into Roskopf. Roskopf still working against Allmeyer. Allmeyer trying to get it into Casey, who's guarded by Webb. And Roskopf has it. Get it back up top. This is Schaefer. Free throw line jumper's on the way and drills it. Eli Schaefer's first basket of the night. 34-23, an 11-point Trojan lead. 30 seconds left here in the third. Trompke guarded by Casey. Working against Casey, gets it to the left. And they're going to have a timeout by Coach Shepard. With 21 seconds left in the third, the Trojans lead at 34-23. They got the ball when we come back on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
E-statements from First Central Bank are a convenient way to receive your monthly account statement. E-statements are secure, organized, and of course, there is less paper. You can view, print, or save an e-statement securely through First Link Online Banking. When you sign up to receive your statements as e-statements, we'll deposit $10 into your account. E-statements are available on all deposit accounts. First Central Bank. Member FDIC.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
1021 KZMC. Trent Ford, Kevin Martin back here with us. Trompke with it on the right side of the wing. Back up top. Dumps to Ruggles on the right wing. Spin move against Roscott. Gets inside and he's fouled. Roscott picked up his fourth. That'll send Ruggles to the free throw line. So now you got Ruggles and Seach both with 4, Kevin, and they're going to have to play.
Yeah, they have to play.
Ruggles misses the first one. Just 1 of 5 tonight so far.
This conversation is not very friendly between Coach Strand and
the referee.
Yeah, it is not cordial.
Ruggles misses them both. Here's Roscott with 5 seconds left. Across the timeline. Picked up by Ruggles. Gets over. He's trying to get it. Goes it to Casey at the buzzer. Buries it. William Casey for 3 at the buzzer. 34-26. Trojans by 8 after 3. We're going to take a break and be back to quarter number 4 right after this on True Country Radio. 102.1 KZMC.
Corporate Seeds. This is a family that grew up in the seed industry. A family that knows that food grown on healthy land with healthy farming produces healthy food. We are all stewards of this land, and it is our responsibility to care for its health to support yours. Regular deliveries and pickups are available in your area. Contact Corporate Seeds to learn more today. Call 308-697-4848. That's 697-4848. Or you can see their website online at corporateseeds.com.
Fa Motor Company is your trusted Buick and Chevrolet dealership in Cambridge, and the reason why our loyal customers keep coming back. From the time you enter the showroom to when you service with Fa Motors, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. The Fa Motor Company offers extensive inventory, competitive lease specials, finance options, and expert auto service. Yes, expert auto service. Learn more online at famotors.com or stop into the showroom on the corner of Highway 6 and 34 in Patterson in Cambridge. Fa Motor Company, the home of a Fa better deal.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
In the basketball, 34-26, Trompke across the timeline. Working against Wood to start the fourth quarter here. Trompke goes inside to Wood. Wood back up top to Hoverty. Hoverty loses it, but able to get it back. Ruggles to Trompke. Pace is picked up here for the Warriors on the defensive side. Here's Allmeyer. Inside it goes to Hoverty. Down on the block. Trying to work his way inside. Misses the shot. Fisher pulls down the rebound. Got to use the bank board there, son. Fisher on the left side up high. Kicks it down to Nordine, and he travels. No Roscott to start the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Also no Hayden Seach.
Buying a little time. Trying to buy a little time.
Both have 4 fouls. Casey guarding Trompke. Gets it off to Hoverty. Down inside it goes to Wood. Back out to Hoverty. Wide open 3, and it won't go. And Ruggles is going to knock it out of bounds. Tried to tip it out off of Nordine, but it went out of bounds.
Cambridge just has to get the right guy on the same side with Wood. I mean, because as soon as he gets the ball in the post, they're dumping down on him. He's just got to kick it out, but they got to have the right guy to shoot it.
Fisher looking around, throws it. Trompke knocks it away, but Fisher's able to get it back. Cade Fisher, one of the top scorers for the Warriors, kicks it off here to Casey. Casey working against Hoverty, gets it down to Nordine. He'll take the 3, way off the mark. Rebound Trompke. Trompke quickly up the floor to Ruggles. Ruggles should have taken Nordine to the hole there. Here goes Trompke working in against Casey. We got a blocking foul on Casey.
That's a block.
Casey picks up his second. First foul of the fourth quarter. Trompke will inbound underneath their own basket. Going to have Wood on the right block alone, the other 3 on the other left block. You're going to get it into Allmeyer. Allmeyer into Ruggles. Back up top it comes. Trompke. Back to Ruggles. Inside it goes to Wood. Wood back to Ruggles. Ruggles drives. Gets to the block. Shoots way off the mark. Too hard, and we got a foul here on Brody Wood. His second.
The double is coming right from the passer. So when the double comes from the passer, all you got to do is just touch it back out if you got the right guy to shoot the ball.
Roscott checks in. Nordine will go out for the Warriors. 6.5 left in the game. Trojans still by 8, 34-26. And they got to be a little soft off the glass. Him and Wood, Ruggles and Wood both with 2 hard shots off the glass right there. Roscott guarded by Ruggles. Comes back up top. Casey playing against Hoverty. Drives, kicks it out. There's a 3 from Gooden. Misses it. Trompke with the rebound, and he's going to get fouled. It's going to be on Fisher. Wow.
I thought Trompke might have got a running start there. But
that is the third on Fisher. I just had him as 2, but they say that's his third. Trompke gets back over to Hoverty. He's going to come up working against Fisher. He throws it in, a bad pass right into the hands of Gooden. I don't know where Hoverty was throwing that. And Roscott drives, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Wood. Wow, that's a makeup call, I think.
He didn't know what to call for sure.
Because Wood didn't move. He came down there and was having coffee, waiting for the guy to run into him.
That was a little hesitation there on the official's part.
So it'll be Arapahoe basketball underneath their own basket. Going to go with the box set. Roscott to inbound it. Here on the near side. Going to get it into Fisher. Fisher looking for Roscott. Can't find him. Gets it to Casey up top. Casey looking inside to Roscott. He's got him. Put him up and in. Ruggles lost his man right there. Trompke working against Casey. Gets it off to Ruggles. Back up top, Trompke. Trompke off to Hoverty. Hoverty back up top. It comes to Trompke. Back or to Ruggles, now to Trompke. Over to Allmeyer. Threw it away. And Cambridge, Kevin, starting to fall apart a little bit.
We are not looking great at the moment.
Up by 6, 5:22 left in the game. Fisher, top of the key. This happened in Medicine Valley against Arapahoe the other day. Fisher shoots, can't get it to go. Schaefer skies and pulls the rebound. Nobody boxed him out. Back to Fisher, down the lane again, lays it up, misses it again. Wood pulls down the rebound, and still the Trojans did not box out. Wood's just taller than everybody else. Trompke over to Ruggles, right side up high. Back to Trompke, left side to Allmeyer. Inside to Wood. Wood spins, kicks it back to Overton. Now to Allmeyer, 3 from the corner. Can't get it to go. Ruggles fights for the rebound. Back out to Allmeyer. He'll drive up, and the floater got it. Allmeyer with 4 for the Trojans. 36-28 to score. 4:39 left in the game. Trojans with an 8-point lead. Arapahoe with the ball. Roscott, double dribble. Picked up his dribble, went to the pass, lost it, hit the floor, and then he picks back up. That's a double dribble. Seach will check in. Nordine checks in. Roscott and Gooden go to the bench.
Bucket here stops the bleeding.
Allmeyer, top of the key. Hands it off to Trompke. Trompke, spin move, kicks it over to Ruggles on the right wing. Back up to Trompke. Trompke back to Ruggles. He's going to drive, middle of the lane. Turns, loses the ball. It's picked up by Casey. Casey down the lane, tries to lay it up and in, and he does.
Hanging around.
Here's Allmeyer on the right side. Goes inside to Hoverty at the free throw line. Jumper on the way, short. Rebound picked up by Ruggles. Kicks it back out to Trompke. 3:53. We're under halfway gone in the fourth. Trojans by 6. Here's Ruggles down the lane. Too hard. Rebound tipped around. Picked up by Schaefer. Another bunny miss by the Trojans. Here's Casey. Left side. Gets into the free throw line. Kicks it back out. Seach travel. Got away with Nordine. Trying to drive against Allmeyer. Gets inside. Kicks back out. Stolen by Ruggles. Nice play by Creighton Ruggles right there. Allmeyer back up top to Trompke. Trompke working against Casey. Going to work down. He's going to drive. Floater on the way. Off the glass. Rolls. Got it.
That was a tough shot.
15 for Trompke, and the Trojans back up by 8 with 3 minutes left in the ball game. Just a little over. Here's Casey, guarded by Hoverty. Goes inside, Siege. Blocked by Ruggles, and they're going to call a foul on Ruggles. His second. Siege will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 on the season, 37% on the night, 1 of 2.
McCook Lettering, McCook Mechanical Services, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Pinpoint Communications, Red Willow Chemical, River Valley Services, Ruggles Seeds, Runza, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply bringing you to the game tonight.
Roscott back in. Nordine goes to the bench with 2:58 left in the game. It's 38-31. Siege hit the first one. He hits them both. 75% so far tonight. It's 37% on the season. Trompke going to bring it up for the Trojans. Kicks it off to Ruggles. He'll bring it across the timeline. Back up top to Trompke. 2:45 left in the game. Trojans by 6. Ruggles on the left wing. Back up top to Hoberty. Right side Trompke. Working against Casey. Drives inside. He's fouled. Casey's going to pick up his third.
That was a good defensive play, I thought. We're getting a little noisy
here. Fans here on the Arapahoe side getting worn now, and the referee don't want to have to leave the game. Not in a close one like this. They're going to get it in. Ruggles off the right side to Trompke. Trojans by 6, 2.5 left. Hoberty back to Trompke. Working against Casey over left side. This is Ruggles. Back up top to Trompke. Trojans can be patient. They got the lead. Trompke working on the left wing, trying to go inside to Wood. Wood, middle of the lane, little baby hook, got it, and he's fouled. Wood with 8 points, go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. The foul is on Eli Schaefer, his third. So the Warriors have 2 guys with 4 and 3 guys with 3. 2:13 left in the game. Wood at the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Misses it. Casey pulls down the rebound. 8-point lead for the Trojans. 2:08 left in the game. They throw it inside, and it's stolen away. Allmeyer. And you're right, Kevin. Threw it right to Allmeyer. There was nobody there. Allmeyer up to Ruggles. Off to Trompke on the right wing. Trompke working against Roscott. Trying to draw the foul. Roscott's got 4. He's got to be careful. Trompke gets down the lane, kicks it back out. Ruggles wide open, throws back up top. Allmeyer, it's knocked away by Fisher. He drives, lays it up and in, and Allmeyer fouls him. I don't think that was a good call. And Allmeyer picks up his first foul. Fisher will go line for the end one.
You just got to get away from him, though. You really can't. You can't take that chance. You got to get away from him.
Yeah, not a smart play by Allmeyer, but still kind of like the call down here. I don't think either one was actually a foul. So Fisher at the free throw line. First chance there tonight, he switches it. He's got 7 points. And the Trojans are now up by 5. Hoberty up the floor to Wood. Gets it off to Ruggles. He'll bring it across the timeline. Back up top to Trompke. 1.5 minutes left in the game. Trojans lead it by 5. Trompke working against Casey. Works back to the left. Hands it off to Ruggles. Duck over to Hoberty. Hoberty going to drive inside. Down the lane he goes. Lays it up and in. Big basket from Ben Hoberty, the senior. He's got 6. 42-35. Trojans by 7. Casey with the ball for Arapahoe. Spin move. Driving. Shoots. Scores.
Another nice one.
13 for Casey. He's hot tonight. Ruggles back to Trompke. Off to Ruggles. He'll bring it across the timeline. 5-point lead for the Trojans. 50 seconds left in the game.
They're going to have to get him here pretty quick. Go get him.
Trompke working against Casey. Kicks it back out to Hoberty. Back up to Trompke. Trojans in the stall game. And Casey's going to foul him. That's the 4th on Casey. And the Trojans, Trompke goes to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, Stockman's Bank, Subway, Talk with Johns, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Viaro Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, Lance Shiflett sponsors tonight.
Trompke hits the first one. Lead goes to 6. 43-37. They'll have one more to make it a 3-possession game. 42.2 left. And I know Coach Shepard pulling everybody off the lane. I don't like this, Kevin, not with this much time left. I like somebody up there with your teammate shooting the free throw. He makes it, though. 17 for Carson Trompke. Roscott gets it. Top of the key, comes left side to Fisher. Fisher, three on the way. Can't get it to go. Ball tipped around, and Wood pulls down the rebound. Out to Trompke. Trompke guarded by Roscott. Kicks it off to Ruggles. Ruggles is going to be fouled. That should be an intentional right there. He just shoved him. Did not go for the ball. Casey, I believe, fouls out of the ball game.
That was probably a good foul by Arapahoe. Ruggles has struggled a little bit from the line.
Casey fouls out of the ball game, leading scorer for the Warriors with 13. 7-point lead for the Trojans, 44-37. Ruggles on the night, 1 of 6. And make it 1 of 7. That's the only thing Ruggles hasn't done right tonight is shoot free throws. Played good defense, especially when he was guarding Roscott.
He's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, that's for sure.
Second one, misses it again. So with 25 seconds left, Arapahoe with the ball. This is Roscott, top of the key, three on the way. Got it. Roscott now with 11. Timeout, Warriors, 44-40. 20 seconds left in the game. Back after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Get the good stuff.
Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, your local Napa dealer in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook, is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics and academic programs. They are your go-to source for Napa lubricants and filters. So remember the name you can count on when you need it now. Southwest Farm and Auto in Cambridge, Curtis, Eustis, and McCook.
Napa, get the good stuff. This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
KZMC, Trent Form, Kevin Martin back here with you. 44-40, Trojans with the lead. Trompke gets it. Going to dribble up, and he's going to be fouled now by Carl Nordine. Carl picks up his second. Trompke will go to the free throw line to shoot two with the Trojans up 4. 16.5 left in the game.
That was the absolute best case scenario for Cambridge. He is the guy you want.
Fisher and Roscott are going to check back into the ball game here. On the night, Trompke has 17 points. He's got 18. So if he makes this, the Warriors have got to have 2 threes. They got guys that can do it. Fisher and Roscott, both very good three-point shooters. And Casey has found out he had hit a couple threes tonight. Maverick Webb will check into the ball game. Trompke got it. Webb comes in for Brody Wood. I don't understand that one on the defensive end. 6-point lead with 16 seconds left. Here comes Roscott. Quickly up the floor, top of the key. Three, misses it. Rebound, Trompke.
Ball game.
Trompke going to be fouled. Going to be on number 11, Christopher Herms. So Trompke will go back to the free throw line. 19 points on the night. He is 4 of 4 from the charity stripe, all here late in this fourth quarter.
Well, Arapahoe gave it the old college try.
They did.
I guarantee you. They really played hard.
Trompke makes it. Ball game's over. Game. 20 points for Trompke. 7-point lead with 7 seconds left. The Trojans are going to move on to face Alma on Friday night.
That'll be interesting. That's going to be really interesting.
Trompke's free throw on the way. Swishes it. 21 for Carson Trompke. Roscott will bring it up. They're going to let him shoot. Now he gets it off to Fisher. Back up to Roscott. At the buzzer. This is it. 48-40. The Trojans win the ball game. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here with your Corbelli Physical Therapy postgame show right after this on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
You don't have to wait in line for your prescription and over-the-counter medications. Stop by Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge today, and you'll see the difference. Whether you have a new prescription, need a refill, or would like to transfer your prescription, you will be in and out in minutes with your prescription in hand and your mind at ease. We also offer free daily deliveries to many local areas. If you would like more information about how Mark's Pharmacy can save you time and money, feel free to give us a call at 697-3400. Mark's Pharmacy in Cambridge. Like us on Facebook today.
Walk these fields for 85 years. Grow deeper roots here. Know what thrives here. Bring in world-class genetics and innovative traits like Chrome triple stack corn hybrids and Enlist E3 soybeans. Refine it through pure local know-how and expertise. Do all of that, and the only thing left is the right seed. Hogemeyer. Learn more at therightseed.com.
This is Jennifer from Stockman's Bank in Bartley. We are a full-service bank proudly serving Southwest Nebraska and the surrounding areas. With locations in Colorado, Missouri, and Nebraska, we can provide you with everything from personal checking accounts to large commercial loans. Our friendly staff is ready to help with all of your financial needs. Stop by Stockman's Bank in Bartley or call 308-692-3333. We are a proud supporter of the Southwest Rough Riders. Stockman's Bank. We're still the old reliable, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
They say if you listen hard enough, you can hear the corn grow. It's true. When you're out in the field, you understand its challenges and what it needs to thrive. Channel Seedsmen bring insights from the field to our team of Bayer plant breeders. Their knowledge inspires our product development. From your best ground to your most challenging conditions, our products are designed to perform in your fields.
This is Andrew Carpenter, your local Channel Seedsman covering Furnace County and surrounding areas. Please contact me at 308-737-9394.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
That's the cute puppy. True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. Trent Ford, Kevin Martin back here with you, along with August Miller back at the studios in McCook. And we are here live in Bertrand as the Trojans have beaten the Arapahoe Warriors tonight 48-40 to move on to the East Side Final, or RPAC semifinal game on Friday night. Let's bring you the stats for this one. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving an area with high-quality and affordable health care, your hometown experts, and pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. And I am Trent Florman. I'm joined now by Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. So we'll bring him before we do the stats here. And, Coach, big win tonight for you here against the Warriors.
Yeah, huge win. It didn't always look pretty tonight, but, it doesn't have to come tournament time. You just got to win by one. Whether you win by 1 or 20, you move to the right on the bracket. And did that tonight. Defense was there pretty much all night. We lost a few shooters there toward the end, but defense was really, really solid. Defense carried us. We got to make sure that we continue to bring that defense for, the nights like the last couple nights where we haven't been shooting the ball well.
Yeah, you guys, did a really good job defensively against Southwest on Saturday in the opening round. Another good job here tonight. You held their top shooters, Schaefer Rozkop and Fisher to 18 points tonight, well below their averages. They're averaging 27 between the two of them. So, a good night defensively on them.
Yeah, Carson had another huge night. Obviously the scoring, especially with the free throws at the end, he got up there. But, we've just asked him to guard the other team's best player the last couple games, and he's done a really, really good job. Cade's a tough challenge. He's just, so crafty at finding ways to get those shots up, finding ways to score in transition, to score in the half court. I thought Carson did a really good job moving his feet. Lost him a couple times right at the end of the first half, but other than that, just was really solid all night. It's never a one-man job. It's always all five, and I thought we did a really good job when they set their pick and rolls of collapsing on the roll man, getting a couple steals, and then a good job on the glass again too.
And I thought Brody Wood didn't necessarily get a whole bunch of rebounds tonight, but they did a good job keeping their big men, Hayden Seach and Eli Schaefer, off the board. They didn't have a lot of rebounds tonight. guys were on the backside. Ben Hoberty, Creighton Ruggles were able to get a lot of rebounds thanks to Brody boxing out.
Yeah, it was just an absolute war underneath the hoop tonight, which they even switched their starting lineup so that they could battle us on the glass. And I was really proud of the way Brody just kept fighting. He's used to getting 5-6 offensive rebounds a game, and he wasn't getting them tonight, but he just kept crashing. And like you said, we got one or two big ones where he crashed, took on two guys, and then, one of those guys, Ben or Creighton jumped up there, snagged one. Especially, early in the fourth quarter when we got a little stagnant. We got ourselves, 2 shots a couple times, gave ourselves 3 chances the one time. And those were really, really huge. Like I said, when your offense gets a little bit stagnant, sometimes you need to find a different way to score. And those boards were huge, timely, not a ton of them tonight, but just really timely tonight.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. It just seemed like every time Arapahoe would pull close, you guys would get a defensive stop, and usually it was a defensive rebound that, they might have got one shot up, but that was all they were getting.
Yeah, for sure. And, like I said earlier, Carson had another big night. He's just been a great leader for us all year. 21 points tonight. I think he did the exact same thing in this game last year. He just, when it comes tournament time, we've talked a lot about, especially last year when we were so young, how you got to lean on your seniors, and we didn't have any seniors last year. And it's so much nicer this year having those seniors. Carson, Ben, Brody, they've all been playing really, really solid here coming into the final third of the season after tonight. And it's just nice having those older guys, those experienced guys, where you get in a game like this, it gets a little ragged a couple times, and you have a senior point guard out there who says, hey, everybody slow down. He shoots that one floater, and I was pretty upset with the shot, and all of a sudden it banks in, and he knew what he was doing. Okay, he just he has endless confidence, and he's just super fun kid to coach. But like I said, all 3 of those seniors just playing at a really high level right now, doing all the little things, all the things that help you advance in a tournament like this.
Well, you guaranteed yourself 2 more games. First one's going to be Friday night against Alma, the number 1 seed. You guys are number 2. Haven't played yet. Got to see them play tonight. They took on Southern Valley. They were down big early, got hot and came back and won the ball game. Talk to us about Alma, what you know about them. How do you guys come out with the W?
Yeah, that's my first time seeing them since this summer, and they're kind of all they're cracked up to be. That first quarter, Southern Valley was super hot, just made almost everything they threw up, and Alma just stayed the course. All those sophomores out there just said, hey, we're going to be fine. We play a lot of basketball. Just super skilled. Every single guy when they're catching, they're shot faking, they're jab stepping. They're just they're begging you to get undisciplined just for a second. They're going to take advantage of it. Xavier Mitchell is as good a wing as I've seen all season at getting to the rim and finishing around the rim. And he might not be the best one on his own team because Tucker Biscuit's just as good. And they're then they got the shooters. They got the Neal boys out there who are both just hunting those shots on the 3-point line, right, but also are going to attack that bad closeout that you have. And then Ep had a really nice game tonight. It didn't probably show up in the stat sheet, but just was all over the place on defense. Was attacking the hoop, finding the kickouts. He's a confident shooter as well. And then the dude they bring off the bench, the freshman, Feynman, does not look like a freshman, first of all, but just goes in there and battles and finds ways to impact the game. But like I said, they're all they're cracked up to be. They're every bit deserving of the 1 seed. It's kind of felt like we've been on a collision course with each other ever since, that game at the end of the season last year. I know they're ready to, get a little payback for that. We kind of went down there and had a really nice game and got a big win for ourselves toward the end of the season. I think they've been ready for another chance at us since then. So, if we don't bring the energy, if we don't bring the effort, if we don't bring the enthusiasm, on the bench, on the court, in the stands, it could be a long night. But if we do those things, I think it could be a really fun night. It could be a really fun RPAC East Final.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time to come out and visit with us. Congratulations on a big win tonight, and let's go get another one on Friday.
Yeah, appreciate it, Trent.
That was Cambridge Trojan head coach Clay Shepard. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have more high school basketball on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Webb's Oilfield Service out of Cambridge is excited to support broadcasts of Trojan Athletics on Hometown Family Radio. Webb's Oilfield Service hauls water and also works on drilling rigs throughout southwest Nebraska as well as northwest Kansas. Reach out to Webb's Oilfield Service by calling 308-340-1104. That's 308-340-1104 for Webb's Oilfield Service of Cambridge, Nebraska.
Acres Equipment, your John Deere dealer, has job opportunities open at our Oberlin and McCook locations. Acres needs talented people to fill key roles in our sales and service departments. If that sounds like you, check our openings for service manager, service technician, sales representative, and parts sales rep. Go to acres.com/careers to apply today. Acres offers industry-leading wages with bonus potential and many more amazing benefits. Acres, solutions for every field.
This is the RPAC Tournament.
Yeah, I was impressed too when they just stood the court. I mean, they did.
True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC. Trent Florham back here with you, along with Kevin Martin here, Bertrand, August Miller back at the studios in McCook. This is your Corbelli Physical Therapy post-game show. Corbelli Physical Therapy, located in downtown Cambridge, specializes in surgical rehabilitation, sports injuries, and chronic pain. Come in and ask about dry needling, a powerful therapy intervention used to restore movement impairment and restore function. They are committed to serving the area with high quality and affordable health care. Your hometown experts in pain management and rehabilitation. That's Corbelli Physical Therapy in downtown Cambridge. Stats for the night's ball game. First of all, for the Warriors, Trenton Roscott with 11 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Cade Fisher with 7. He was 1 of 1 from the charity stripe. Hayden Seach also with 7, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. And William Casey, he led the Warriors in scoring 13 points tonight. Eli Schaefer added 2 for the Warriors. The Warriors go 5 of 6, 83% air in the ball game. For the Trojans, Carson Trompke with 21 points tonight, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. 6 of those coming here late in the fourth quarter to seal this win. Creighton Ruggles, 6 points tonight. He went 1 of 8 from the charity stripe. He'd really been shooting the free throws pretty well, so kind of surprising that he went 1 of 8 here this evening. Ben Hoberty with 6. Brady Allmeyer with 4. Hodge Rayburn with 3. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Brody Wood added 8 for the Trojans. He went 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Trojans go 11 of 20 on the night, 55%. Kevin, Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game, I think you got to go with Carson Trompke, 21 points, hits the clutch free throws down the stretch. But that's what he's supposed to do. He's a senior, he's a leader. But I think you got to add him. I think he's got to be one.
Yeah. And to me, I mean, it's just something about Ben Hoberty. He's about as steady as it gets.
Yes.
I mean, you just know exactly what you're going to get from him. Some nights you're going to get more points than others, but he's just a steady player. Did
a great job playing defense tonight. He was either on Seach or Fish or Schaefer, whichever one Wood wasn't taken, and so he did a good job of shutting them down. So and had a lot of clutch rebounds.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he shows up when you got to have him show up. I mean, that's him.
So Carson Trompke, Ben Hoberty going to be the Amateurs Bar and Grill players of the game tonight. Join good friends for good food at Amateurs Bar and Grill on the highway in Cambridge. Let's take one more quick break. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up right after this on True Country Radio, 102.1 KZMC.
Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry. Call Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge to book appointments with Dr. Dean Cope or Dr. Lindsay White. Medicine Creek Family Dentistry is still in the same location, same kind and caring faces, and same great quality service. Their phone number is the same too, 308-697-3736. That's 308-697-3736. Cope Family Dentistry is now Medicine Creek Family Dentistry in Cambridge.
This is the RPAC Tournament on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network.
Kevin Martin back here with you for the final time here from Bertrand. This is the RPAC basketball tournament. And let's give you what we know so far. Here's what's going to happen on Thursday night. First of all, for the other side of the bracket on the west side, these games being played up in
Trenton, right?
In Trenton, yes. And it will be at 4:30. Maxwell will take on Wallace in that side. Maxwell Wildcats, Wallace Wildcats. Battle of the Wildcats there. That'll be followed by at 6 o'clock Dundee County Stratton taking on Hitchcock County Falcons. And the Tigers and the Falcons are going to do battle. And then in the semifinal game to move on to the championship in McCook will be Maywood Hayes Center, the Wolves, taking on the Paxton Tigers there on Thursday night at 7:30 in Hitchcock County. Right here on for the west side, it will be, on the east side, it will be at 4:30. Arapahoe will take on Bertrand. These games being played in Arapahoe. And then at 6 o'clock, it'll be Cambridge and Southwest battling it out. And another consolation game, the championship game for the east side will be between Alma and Southern Valley. That game starts at 7:30 with the winner moving on. The loser will play in the consolation game Saturday in McCook at 2:30. For the boys, right now we know that Maxwell and Wallace will play at 4:30, and we do have a final score now. Dundee County Stratton has defeated Paxton. So at 6 o'clock on Friday, Paxton will take on Hitchcock County in the other consolation game. The West Side Championship will be between, big surprise, Maywood Hayes Center and Dundee County Stratton, as Dundee County Stratton beat Paxton 63-50. So Maywood Hayes Center and Dundee County Stratton doing battle Friday night at 7:30 in Hitchcock County. On the other side of the bracket here on the east side, 4:30 game will be Medicine Valley and Bertrand. That'll be followed by Arapahoe and Southern Valley at 6. And then the championship game will go between Cambridge and Alma. So Cambridge and Alma doing battle to move on to the championship game. That'll be at Friday at 7:30. You can catch both the Cambridge games Friday at 7:30 and Thursday at 6 right here on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC. We're going to wrap things up here. Kevin, final thoughts on tonight's game.
Nope, we're good. I was trying to listen to her, see if she needed something. But
nope. Okay, so let's wrap things up here. Another great game for the Trojans. Moving on to the championship game, the girls will play in the third place consolation game for the east side Thursday at 6. Those games from Arapahoe. So we're going to wrap things up. For all the folks at Hometown Family Radio, for August Miller back at the studios, and for Kevin Martin right here as my color guy, I'm Trent Florham saying thank you for listening to high school basketball on True Country Radio 102.1 KZMC.
The preceding has been a presentation of the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast without the written permission of Hometown Family Radio is prohibited. Coverage on the Hometown Family Radio Sports Network has been brought to you by
Acres Equipment of McCook, Amateurs Bar and Grill, Bronick Truck and Trailer, Caleb's Custom Farming, Channel Seeds, Andrew Carpenter, Community Hospital, Corbelli Physical Therapy, Cross Creek Golf Links, Doyle Auto Repair, Fawn Motor Company, First Central Bank of Cambridge, Foster Sales, Go Light, Hitchin Hay Public Transit, Hogemeyer Seeds, Troy Wiestad, Hunneman Custom Harvesting, Huxell Seeds, Jimmy John's, Corporate Seeds, Elbar L. Angus, Lockenauer Jones Mortuary, M&B Bank, Mark's Pharmacy and Shirley K's Coffee Shop, McCook Lettering, McCook Mechanical Services, Medicine Creek Family Dentistry, Mid-Plains Community College, Midwest Liberty Federal Credit Union, Pinpoint Communications, Red Willow Chemical, River Valley Services, Ruggles Seeds, Runza Restaurant, Samway Floor Covering and Furniture, Southwest Farm and Auto Supply, Southwest Nebraska Physical Therapy, Stockman's Bank, Subway, Taco John's, Tri-Valley Health System, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, Viera Wireless, Waypoint Bank of Cambridge, Webb's Oilfield Service, Western Select Genetics, and the exclusive RPAC title sponsor, HFC Egress.
For a copy of this broadcast and a list of future events, visit hometownfamilyradio.com.